General salute! Salame! Chester! Guard! Macho! Chester! श्रीमान गार्ड आपका निरीक्षण के लिए हाजिर है। गार्ड माइकल चेस्टर सेंट्री कर रहे हैं। बाकी गार्ड चेक।
కొంచెం నియరెస్ట్ కొంచెం షార్ట్ లాంగ్
వందే మాతరం వందే మాతరం సుజలాం సుఫలాం వందే మాతరం శుభ్రజ్యోత్స్నా సుహాసినీ సుమధురభాషిణీ వందే
Conference section and share his vast experience. And the last session is given to the guest speaker, and he's going to give his valuable insights and topics.
My colleague judicial officers of the district district, I extend warm welcome to all the judicial officers of the Chittoor unit for fourth workshop for the year 2024 as per the schedule fixed by the Honorable High Court of Andhra Pradesh. To equip the judicial officers with sound knowledge in law, substantive as well as procedural and such other facilities as may be felt necessary from time to time to enable them to discharge their functions confidently and effectively. Maintain high dignity of rectitude, the Honorable High Court is proposed to conduct workshop to the judicial officers once in 3 months. Today's topic is framing of charges, alterations and amendment of charges, discharge, section 311, 313, 319, and victimology and compensation, and lastly, electronic evidence. Chosen by the Special Committee of the Honorable High Court of Andhra Pradesh, these topics are very apt and useful for the judicial officers. I also extend my warm welcome to our resource persons, Sri P. Adinarayan Garu, District Judge retired, and Sri K.P. Balaji, District Judge retired, and Dr. Y. Srinivasarao Garu, Senior Faculty Member, AP Judicial Academy, Mangalagiri, and it is an opportunity for the judicial officers to equip themselves by understanding the very concept of criminal law, practice and procedure. With this I conclude. Thank you one and all for giving this opportunity.
This is only an interaction. Nobody can claim as a master of law because it is worship. We will interact together. It's not a single set speaking. Despite you tend to be silent, I don't leave you because we have all to speak something. We know what is the charge, how it is to be framed, how the contents of the charge are to be explained to the accused. Everything we know. But I often to say that what I will now say will not be heard by you in any way. In such a way, I want to deal some aspects with regard to the framing of charges are concerned. The topic assigned to me is charge. In addition to that, the class it is to be dealt 311, 313, discharge, and 39. Such a vast subject it is. It's not an ordinary and easy subject to deal immediately. But I try to play my role to giving a new concepts with regard to framing of charge is concerned firstly. Later in second session we will discharge 311, 319 and 330. Framing of law, only one sentence.
Then we consider the victims also concerned. Now how and why the victimology is growing and concerned subject nowadays? What is the reason for growing up the victimology is concerned? Well, let us think ourselves, because unless and until everybody is introspective in dealing with this aspect, so we cannot give justice to the poor litigants also. Administration of justice. Let us now come to the criminal law. What is the basis of criminal law? We have to examine it. Any acts, that is wrongful acts, or any omissions which are not supposed to do, are wrongdoers, and they shall be punished according to law, that is by the state for the welfare of the people. This is the basement of the criminal law. And now consider to the purpose of criminology. Some of our English authors, just like Montesquieu and Voltaire, and some of the other people also, they say and consider that the purpose of criminal law is to prevent the crime. That is more important. How to prevent the criminal, how to prevent the crime is another important point for consideration. If you prevent the crime in all aspects, including judicial officers who are dealing the criminals subjects, as well as the persons who are dealing the criminal law, that is the police officers and also public prosecutors, whomsoever so, who are dealing the criminal aspect of criminal law, almost they are part and parcel of their liability. The reason is, suppose we pass any judgment, generally the victim people, that is included party, will go to the appeal.
The profession of a judge or an advocate is a student till his death. It is everyday learning. ఈ రోజు ఉన్నది రేపు ఉండట్లేదు. కాబట్టి we have to be abreast of the latest legal position. One suggestion which I want to give to the juniors is, at least whenever a journal comes to you, please go through at least once when you have some time during lunch hour, or when you come in the morning or during a Saturday, and jot down important decisions which you come across, so that you will be updated on the position of or question of law whenever you have been confronted in the court. Oral evidence, documentary evidence, and now electronic or digital evidence. Second thing is hearing patiently. Framing of charges, please do it. And also framing of issues. It is always better to post some cases for framing of issues and do it for yourself without leaving it to the stenographer, and you will be able to know what the actual controversy is and on whom you have to place the burden of proof. You know the distinction between burden of proof and onus of proof. Probably I will be deviating. I will be coming to the topic in a few minutes. Therefore, I request the junior officers to be careful enough and be attentive in the court, hearing, active and actual participation in the trial process. That will help you a lot in avoiding so many irrelevant questions being put during cross-examination. It is not as if you have to cut short the advocate every time when he puts. If you feel that a particular question is totally irrelevant, you can ask him why. Then he will say, sir, if I ask the next question, you will understand. Then ask him to put the next question, if possible, record both. This is my small introductory words.
The guest speaker, sir.
Ready? Ready?
అందరు క్యాంప్ చూడండి.